I've been reading manhwa for over 5 years now, burned through over 300 titles, and I've got a pretty good sense of what works and what doesn't. Today's list isn't just random picks. These are the manhwas that made me stay up until 3 a.m. because I literally couldn't put them down. I won't waste time with titles you have already seen 10 times like Solo Leveling. This is for folks who want fresh, twisty, or emotionally layered reads. And yeah, spoiler free, so you are safe here. Next one is My Enemies Became My Companions. This MC had a rough past life. Every powerful woman in the world wanted him dead. We are talking about the Empress Devourer, a holy maiden, a sword master, and even the Celestial Lady. But after reincarnating, the tables turned. All his former enemies are now his concubines. Yep, you heard that right. Watching these once deadly women swallow their pride and serve the guy they used to hate is peak revenge fantasy. The manhwa balances enemies to lovers' energy with some hilarious and intense power dynamics. If you're into chaotic relationship drama with a twist, then this one is golden. Moving on to the list, we have his Nuclear Explosion Swordsmanship, 1/1 kill. Elite soldier Jin Kwon gets betrayed by his own team and becomes the target practice for a missile. Instead of dying, he wakes up in a world where he's homeless trash. But then, he awakens as a demon swordsman with godlike powers. Every slash of his sword is pure atomic destruction. The chosen one thinks they are unstoppable, but they have never faced a guy whose sword techniques can literally level cities. This manhwa is pure revenge porn with mind-blowing action sequences. If you are here for explosive battles and over-the-top power trips, then this one is a must-read. Next on the list is S-Class Hunter Hills Monsters. Cheon Do-won could be a typical overpowered MC, but here is the twist. He just wants to drink tea and chill. Unfortunately, this former killing machine keeps accidentally adopting S-rank monsters like they are stray cats. I mean, imagine. The manhwa is a perfect mix of wholesome slice-of-life moments and epic action sequences. Watching Do-won balance chaotic monster politics while secretly being the strongest is comedy gold. And just when you're laughing at this monster dad antics, the story hits you with the emotional moments that will have you hooked. If you're tired of edgy protagonists and want something fresh, funny, and heartwarming, then this manhwa is for you. Next is The Dan Family's Good for Nothing is Too Strong. Zhu Hongmun was nobody special in his first life, just a guy stealing martial arts secrets to survive. But when he dies, he gets a second chance in the past with all his knowledge intact. Now, he's determined to rewrite history. And what makes this manhwa stand out is its emotional depth. Zhu Hongmun isn't just chasing powers, he is trying to protect the family that once scorned him. The fight scenes are beautifully drawn and the pacing builds up to epic payoff when Zhu Hongmun reveals his hidden strength. If you are a fan of Mirim sagas where the underdog rises against all odds, then this one is a masterpiece. Next is The Magic Tower's Problem Child. Oscar Sage was the Grand Magus of the White Tower. Think of him as the boss of all magic. But everything falls apart when the demon emperor shows up and kills him in the battle. Plot twist: Oscar reincarnates 20 years later as Oscar Crucian, a disgraced noble with no mana and a ruined reputation. The White Tower is destroyed, his old allies are now enemies, and he's been stripped of his powers. This manhwa is a classic revenge story done right. Watching Oscar rebuild the White Tower while outsmarting the Mage Council is so satisfying. If you're into magical comebacks, epic strategy, and rebuilding from zero, then this one is a must-read. Next on the list is Twilight Divide. Surviving the destruction of your world sounds bad, right? Now imagine getting thrown into another world that's also ending. That's the nightmare for our MC finds himself in. Oh, and he's possessed by an evil spirit, so villagers are chasing him like this is the final boss. By day, it's slice of life vibes, but by the night, it's pure horror as he dodges death at every turn. The dual world concept adds a fresh twist, light-hearted moments during daylight and heart-pounding survival at night. And if you're a fan of survival with a unique twist, then this one is a must-read. Next is Weird World. I have already beaten it. The world grows crazy overnight with dungeons popping up everywhere and people scrambling to survive. Most are struggling through the tutorial, but not Chuyo. This guy has already beaten the final boss. Everyone is flexing their muscles or IQ, and Chuyo is just casually overpowered. Watching him dominate while everyone else struggles is hilarious. It's like watching someone speedrun a game while others are still figuring out the controls. If you are into OP protagonists who don't take things too seriously, this manhwa will have you laughing and cheering at the same time. Next on the list is we have Rise of the Devourer. Rise of the Devourer follows Noah Brown, a guy who is amazing at fighting but terrible at paying bills. Then he dies and gets noticed by an actual Eldritch god who finds his soul interesting enough to relocate. He gets summoned to a new world by bloody cultists with literally nothing but his shirt and one mysterious item he doesn't understand. Now, he's got to survive in this brutal world where his fighting skills might actually be worth something. The talented but broke to cosmic entities investment pipeline is honestly hilarious. Finally, a world where being good at punching things pays the bills. What useless skill would you want to monetize? Next one is Almighty Pig Slaughtering Knife. Almighty Pig Slaughtering Knife follows Yi Chuan, who has a mental condition where he sees everyone as pigs. When he awakens as a butcher, supposedly the most useless class, everyone abandons him. But here is the twist, his abilities give him some extra damage against pigs and half damage from pigs. Since literally everyone looks like pigs to him, he's basically got cheat codes against the entire world. Armed with just a butcher knife, he starts his rise to godhood. This premise is absolutely insane and I can't believe someone thought of this. Dark humor meets OP protagonist in the wildest way possible. So, is this too weird or genius? And last but not the least, we have Physics of the Wasteland. The world is gone to hell. Some people got superpowers. Sound cool, right? Wrong. Here is the catch. Everyone with powers becomes sterile. Humanity literally cannot reproduce anymore. We are talking extinction level hopelessness. Ayato starts as an absolute nobody, survives an assassination, and suddenly he's humanity's last shot. He's teaming up with this healer girl fighting mutated monsters called Chimera, all while carrying the weight of our entire species on his shoulders. But here is what gets me. It's not just about being strong, it's about finding a cure to save humanity's future. The pressure of knowing you might be the last generation, the psychologically horror mixed with action. This one hits differently when you realize what is actually at the stake. And that's the list. If even one of this manhwa wasn't on your radar before, consider your reading schedule is booked. Drop a comment telling me which one you are binging first, or roast me if I have missed your favorite. Smash that like button if you want a part 2, and subscribe for more hidden gems. Until next time, stay savage and happy reading.